Alright, so we're here about the vaults or the rib vaults. So this is one of the most innovative structural element they produced or they did sa mga structure, which gave an opportunity um, to innovate some designs as well. So rib vaults are basically structural members. So ito yon. So para sang ribs nga na tinatawag ay na kung makikita mo yung form niya. And dahil kung i-compare mo siya sa barrel vaults, which only have a massive arc lang, then massive wall-like structure, with this naging thinner yung structural element, pero distributed siya across the ceiling span. So basically mas nag-emit or nagtra-transmit siya ng loads from different parts of the structure, also supporting yun nga from different areas of the building. So wala kang masyadong iisipin from the central part dahil yun, bubuhatin din niya papunta sa another end. Also, eto din, another analogy from this, from all the shapes sa lahat ng forms and shapes, sa kahit anong structure, triangular and pyramidal are always the sturdiest one dahil nga yung way ng transmitting ng load from and yung pang support ng bawat structural elements sa isa't isa, mas nagiging balance siya versus sa mga square and sa mga platforms. Hence kung bakit tayo merong gable roof, pyramidal na style na roof. So yun ang basic principle kung bakit nagkaroon tayo ng ganung type ng roofing. Then also dahil sa rib vaulting, nagkaroon ng opportunity nga sa walls na maging lighter. Kasi with this one, hindi mo na kailangan gawing load bearing ang wall. Also dahil dead load ang wall, it's better to make it lighter by the use of larger openings or by use of larger windows. So ang basic principle ng rib vaulting is to support the weight of the roof, then transfer each from the ribs nga na tinatawag to the columns and to the flying buttress, going to the other beams and yung main buttress sa labas. So basically parang pyramidal pa rin ang way ng pag-transmit and pag-support ng bawat load. So with this one, dahil dun sa rib vaulting na to and dahil sa flying buttress, nagkaroon ng opportunity to have taller buildings. So aside dito sa aim nila sa magkaroon ng mataas, yun nga, dahil dun sa aim nila na magkaroon ng mataas na structure, nagkaroon sila ng better opportunity to make it probable and possible. Then aside from that, mas naging pointed din ang mga towers and roofs. Then yun nga, to support the pressure from the roof, also by adding more windows, naging brighter and airier yung structure from inside and out. Then yung ribs and buttresses na nagsusupport sa bawat isa, mas less yung weight na focus sa isang structural element, and most likely hindi magko-collapse yung buong structure. So i-compare natin ang Romanesque vault sa Gothic vault. Ito yon. So Romanesque, dahil nga yung buong structural portion siya ang sinusupport niya yung buong volume niya. So, may tendency na kapag nag-crumple yung part dito or pwedeng masira or mag-crumble, pwedeng masira ang isang portion, madadamay na lahat. Unlike sa Gothic fault, meron tayong parang framing. Then, yung finish na stones, they can make it thinner and lighter. And hindi masyadong affected yung main structure kahit na magkaroon ka ng finishes. So, yun na yung naging sistema natin ngayon na meron tayong structural supports, then meron tayong tinatawag na building shell. So, merong 4 types of rib walls. Una is what we call sexpartite, or which has 6 compartments. Basically, yun nga, 1, 2, 3, tapos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yan. Yung buong, buong each span, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Meron siyang 6 compartments. So, from the center, nadidistribute yung load to each pillar or to each columns, then going din sa next parts. So, mas nagkakaroon ng balance sa load na binabear. Okay? As well as it also produces good design. So, kung hindi mo siya, or kung titingnan mo lang siya na hindi ka masyadong maalam sa structure or sa structural design, iisipin mo na sinadya nila siya para sa design element. So, nagkaroon ng dual purpose, or ang design nila usually from this one is has duality. Next, we have the quadripartite. So, aside from that, this one allows greater height and thinner walls. Kasi dun sa kumbaga, kung i-compare natin sa 6 parts, kailangan mo mag-produce ng another column dito sa sa bawat pagitan from each span. So, kung isipin mo yung quadripartite, dahil nauna nilang na-produce tong 6-partite, so they're still testing, kumbaga, mas marami pa ring columns na kakailanganin dito. However, nung na-evolve nila or napag-aralan pa nila lalo, so, gumawa sila ng quadripartite na mas malaking window openings ang mapoproduce sa clerestory. However, mas malalapad na pier columns ang gagamitin nila. Yun lang yung disadvantage na. Pero dahil dito, kaya pa rin niya mas kaya niyang bear or mag-bear ng thinner columns. Mas malalaki yung span ng spaces, mas malalaking windows, mas malalaking open space. So, aside from that, yun nga, dahil may 4 pillars na magsusupport, yung nave has larger portions as well. So, here's a quadripartite. It will have larger aisles, larger nave, larger clerestory. Then, we have the lierne or the lierne, which means sa French na to bind. And mostly inspired siya from quadripartite vaulting, and they develop a way in order to create ornamentation of it. So basically, wala siya masyadong structural effect kasi nandun pa rin yung framing ng quadripartite or 6-partite kung gumamit ka man. Then, yun nga, mas nagbibigay lang ng design. So, naisip nila na yun nga, nagkaroon ng magandang ornamentation effect yung quadripartite and 6-partite. Why not add more in order to make it unique? So, na-produce sa France, And meron siyang itong mga parts na to. So, you can go on with this, with each parts of this. You may use this sa mga, as your design inspiration sa kahit anong structure na gagamitin nyo. Sa ceiling designs as well. So, yan. So, basically has, yun nga, the transverse ribs. Oops, not this. Transverse ribs is bawat span, kung mapapansin nyo. Then, we have the ridge rib, itong mga nasa sentro. Yan, ridge rib yung mga yan. Then, we have the tiercerons are as the outer webbings. Then, we have the diagonal rib na connecting from each corner to corner. So, sa labas yung tiercerons, sa gitna ay sa loob ang diagonal rib. And then, we have the boss. Ito yung parang pinaka joinery. So, ginawa nila ng ornamentation para maging cleaner yung joinery, which they used yung boss. So, ito pala tinatawag na ridge rib, itong horizontal. Kaya sa mga roof, di ba, may tinatawag tayong ridge or ridge roll. Tapos, ito, transverse. So, you can go on with this presentation or PDF kung ano yung characteristic ng each parts in order, or kung paano siya na-design, or each parts na paano yung process. Then, the fourth one we have is the fan type vault. And this is particular in England. So, basically has the quadripartite design, but then they innovated from the lierne or the lierne and create their own ornamentation in order to make it more good looking. So, ito mas grand na design. Saka kung i-compare mo siya sa ibang vaults na mapoproduce, nagkaroon siya ng effect na parang Tudor. Mas flatter, pero yung flatness na yon napakita dahil sa kailangan nilang mag-create or mas naging probable yung ornamentation ng fans. So, this is how a rib vault is created, or kung paano yung mga structural elements niya. And ito, somehow, meron siyang, yun pa rin, nandun pa rin yung boss sa kahit anong structural, or sa kahit anong vaulting, pero kung i-compare mo siya dun sa lierne, mas meron lang na ornamentation yung boss. Okay. Then next, we'll go through the exterior facade or exterior characteristics of the structure.